What up, y'all? This is your boy Cherry Speaks. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys pound that like button, pound that subscribe button, and also smash and like the subscribe buttons of my boys in Millaboy Gaming and Heemz Gaming. They do live streaming, they do some pretty dope stuff. You might even get your boy up on there, kicking some ass alongside them. All right. So here's a big question I've always wondered. What the hell would happen if Earth actually was decimated by the Infinity War snap, the decimation by Thanos? And we got some answers from a scientist at the UCLA. He explained what would happen. Here's what he had to say. Hold on just a second. Okay, Justin Christensen of the UCLA Physics Department recently explained to Fandom the likely aftermath that would ensue following a mass population reduction like in Infinity War, and it isn't pretty. Because if 50% of the world's population were wiped out in an instant, this would take the population back to where it was in the year 1970, which was, as it turns out, would not be as huge a cut as needed to make a big positive impact. People would likely repopulate the Earth back to its 2019 population rather quickly. I mean, we would be back to where we started. Christensen goes on to say that if pilots, bus drivers, air traffic controllers, and the like were all instantly snapped away, the number of non-stop related fatalities to follow would be significant. So clean water and electricity would be luxuries of the past, as would other vital things needed for human survival, such as medical supplies. So, what if more than the human population were affected? Fans have speculated about whether or not all living organisms are included in the snap or not, and the answer would drastically alter the world as we know it. Writers of Infinity War and Endgame, Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, have somewhat answered this question. They go on to say, and I quote, it would only impact sentient life, or only intelligent and conscious life forms like humans and animals. Okay. So, Marvel Studios chief Kevin Feige has given conflicting statements about this topic, but it's remarkable that the snap wiped out all life, quote unquote, is largely responsible for the confusion. Many have interpreted the utterance to mean that microbes, plants, and other life forms are included in the snap. The internet has been buzzing with theories ever since. So if this were to happen in reality, Christensen explains that the complex and fragile relationships between many different species would be affected, and many ecosystems would change completely, and there could be species that never recover. End quote. Now, undoubtedly, there would be a handful of unforeseen consequences should a real Infinity War style snap ever happen. If 50% of all the Earth's life forms were to disappear, there would be not only be fatalities as a result of people vanishing out of thin air, but there would be notable changes to the Earth's environment. For example, if the chain is changed, and perhaps the entire landscape of the planet as well. So with that being said, the livability of the Earth for those left standing on literal dust will decline significantly, even if the sentient life is the only thing affected by the snap. So the consequences far outweigh the potential good that would come out of it. So arguably, some Thanos may have had an arguably somewhat noble idea in trying to save the Earth from the same fate as his home planet. The likelihood of things turning out as planned would be slim in the real world. And with that being said, I hope that answers everybody's questions. Apologies for my slow reading, article, the whole video thing. It's kind of a little wonky, but Endgame, I'm seeing it tonight. I will definitely be getting my review part one at least because I'm doing two parts of it. You'll definitely see what I'll be saying about when you drop and you see the first part. You definitely understand what I mean. This has been your voice here speaks. Peace and love.